And we head to Kat and Zola in the kitchen where they're whipping up a delicious chai iced tea and coconut granita.
So summer is here and in full swing, and of course on these hot days nothing quite quenches your thirst like a big glass of iced tea filled with ice cubes and lemons. And Woolies has just released their new range of brewed iced teas filled with flavour, and they'll definitely keep you cool on those hot days when you need a little pick-me-up. Now Zola is taking this refreshment to the next step, and she's creating a chai iced tea Granita. Something I've never heard of before. What's a Granita? It sounds Italian, is it?
I think it is Italian, actually. Yeah, it's just frozen ice, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a dessert or a refreshment. Delicious.
So basically like those ice ipompi that we used to buy.
Exactly, but the adult version because you can serve it at a dinner party.
Oh, fancy. All right, let's get into it then.
Okay, so it starts with the chai flavouring of things, and it's got coconut in it. So in here I've got some coconut milk that I put some star anise in and some cinnamon.
Yeah.
And just a peel of an orange.
Okay.
And then bring it to the boil, then leave it to cool down.
That gives you the chai flavour.
Exactly. It's going to give you that spicy note. And also we're going to use that chai flavoured brewed ice rooibos tea.
All right.
So it's just sort of enhancing the flavours. So I'm just taking out these herbs that are, or these spices that I put in there.
You go ahead.
Oh, it's delicious already. Okay, then to that, for some sweetness, I'm going to add some condensed milk. Oh. You could add something like maple syrup if you like, or some honey. But just remember, whenever you're freezing things and you're serving things frozen, the flavour is dulled down a little bit. Okay. So you've got to over-sweeten something so that people actually taste the sweetness. So then I'm going to take the brewed iced tea. I'm going to use the chai-flavoured rooibos one, just because, you know, we're adding to the spice, etc. And for me, I'm not a hot tea drinker, but in summer, I love iced tea. So these brewed ones are fantastic. There's no extra sugar added. So they've added just fruit juices. Oh, it smells... Oh my gosh. Oh my. It's delicious. The spice just hits you as soon as you open it. So just a little bit of that in there.
Is there a bit of cinnamon in that as well?
You can drink that and taste it.
Is there cinnamon in this?
There is. I think there's all sorts of spices in there. I think there's also star anise, probably some cloves in there.
It tastes
so refreshing.
So like pure tea.
It does.
Right? It tastes like pure tea.
And, you know, it's brewed for you, so it sort of cuts out, you know, the effort of boiling the kettle. And my parents drink a lot of tea, and they said that I make a really bad cup of tea. So I'm glad that these...
You can't be good at everything, Zola.
You know, you can't. Okay, so you just take this mixture and you pop it into a freezer-safe dish. So you could use something plastic, you use a tin or whatever, or you could use an oven dish like this that's freezer-safe. Then you freeze it for at least 4 hours up to a day. So it's got to freeze solid. So you don't have to, not like ice cream where you have to keep whisking or anything.
Yes.
Just freeze it completely. Okay, so I'm just going to move that. Then I've got one that I've frozen.
Okay, fantastic. While you're getting that, let me quickly tell everyone at home to SMS the keyword treat to 33728, and of course we'll send you the ingredients list as well as a link to the recipe so you can make your own. What are we calling this?
Granita. So it's a coconut chai iced tea granita.
There we go.
How delicious. Okay, so then when it comes out the freezer, it's solid.
It takes hard work.
It's solid, right? So then to get the granita flakes, because they're flakes of ice, you've got to just run a fork across the top and you get these little flakes, right?
Yeah.
And then for your dinner party, all you do is take some beautiful glasses, pop it in the glass.
Lovely. Would you serve this up as dessert?
I would serve it as dessert. You could serve it as a palate cleanser as well.
I was about to say, yes.
It would be a great palate cleanser, but it's a really light, fresh dessert for maybe some afternoon tea, afternoon tea, or even a really light lunch. It's so refreshing, yet it's a sweet note to end, you know, lunch or dinner with. Okay, then some toasted coconut, which Woolies sells.
There we go.
Delicious, and look at that. I want you to try it.
Impress the friends.
There you go.
So you'd have this with a fork, I'm assuming.
Oh, you could have it with a spoon.
With a spoon as well. Okay, well here we go.
Yeah.
Well, while I taste this, why don't you quickly take a look at how we made this? Oh yes.
It's good, eh?
So good.
Isn't it good?
So good. SMS treat to 33728 and you can make your own Granita. Chai, coconut infused with condensed milk and all these beautiful things. And of course, the key ingredient our Woolies brewed iced teas.
And they are delicious.
And you said like there's other variations. You could, mix in a liqueur into this if you
wanted
inclined.
to, yeah, turn it into sort of a cocktail with like an ice vibe. Fruit in there. If you don't want to do the scraping, because you said it looks like hard work, you could just freeze them in lolly molds as well and just serve them as lollies because it's equally delicious.
I know. Kumnandi kaya, eh? Good times. Gidi Zemba. Thank you very much, sir.
Pleasure.
Love you.
I love you too.
Dig in. You get yourself one.
Okay.
Go in there.